All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Tracks Revolution Tracksaholics podcast. I'm your host, Jaximus Tracks, and I just want to say you're not. so, so basically, I'm going to go over and cover things from the World Rally Chile Bio 2025 that happened on September 11th to the 14th. The roads are rough and well-built, demand total precision. Visibility is limited by fog and tree cover. Pace notes need to be dialed down perfectly. One miss can send a car off into the undergrowth in a heartbeat, which is really bad. A lot of people in Chile, they have a reputation for a driver's rally. For those who can have can go very well through and build confidence and carry speed through blind corners and follow through the chambers, everything will go fast and everything will be a very good and final run. The rally in Chile has been bringing rhythm and flows for a long time to the calendar. The roads are smooth, well built. Their visibility is by tree and fogs. The challenge, the gravel stages are unique, fast, and flowing. The surface is compact but loose on offline weather and plays a big role. Rain is always a threat with coastal fog in the mornings. Tree-lined roads can be distorting, especially for those less experienced in the region. The entry list, we had Elfyn Evans and Scott Martin in the Toyota. And the Toyota Corolla Rovan Para, I don't know how to say his name, Jan Hulbutin, Sebastian Oger, that's how I say his name, Oger, Vincent Landis, Oda Tank, Martin Horve, and the Hyundai. So, Team Toyota, man. Team Toyota did it again, though. I know they did. Hyundai had Terry Neville and Martin. Then Kimoto Casido and Aaron Johnson. I probably butcher these names, but those are the top 6 people that were in the rally. Oliver Solberg was in 12th position when he started, and he finished out here. I think he finished out here pretty well. They don't have the upcoming World Rally events in October 16th through the 19th will be in the Central European Rally. Then they'll go to Japan the 6th and the 9th of November. And then Saudi Arabia for the 26th and the 29th of November. So that one, the 6th and the 9th in November, will be in Japan. That'll be a really nice inside, like a stadium kind of like series that they kind of have. They haven't but there's not really anything we can do about it right now. What's up, Mark? We're just trying to do what we can, that's all we got to do. So, yeah, burp. Okay. So, they haven't really got, they don't have the results down yet for this. Why do they have it on? They don't have the results on this here yet? No. Yeah, but I don't know who won the WRC rally championships in Chile. I think Olger won it for another one, and then Solberg got a WRC2 title in Chile as well. Fontana had a WRC 3 championship, and he ended up winning for the WR3. So let's go over to the Canadian Rally Championships and see what's going on over there. Canadian Rally Championships. No, I meant, you know... All right. So Besner and Joyle claim their third win at the Rally Def here in... They're in... let's see here. Next one for them is the Rally Def Petty Nation one up in Montpelier, Quebec, or area. And I think... let's see here. That's up. It's up in Montpelier, Quebec. The rally takes place in the midsummers. Also a part of the North American Rally Cup, which is the NARC, or the Eastern Canadian Rally Championships, and the ESR Regional Qualifier Championships, and the Ontario Performance Rally Championships is the one that this is also in. And the two-wheel driver comeback on an overall podium would be Leo. Doesn't tell me who won, but it, doesn't tell me who won, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, Charles and Juliette Estage claim their second two-wheel drive win. Next up is the Rally des Chauvac at the end of October, and this champion fight is far from over. So let's see how ow, car's home. Cars and clubs. What the hell? Well, no. The Rally Championships. Next one is the Rocky Mountain Rally on September 26th and 28th in Intervine-Mere, British Columbia. Oh. See where my boy Joel Levac's even in this. Yeah. Connor Martell? What? He probably went up there for like a little bit of a, David Higgins. I remember him. He was a Subaru driver. Francois. There he is, Joe Levac. He's in a Mini. Yeah, he's like my favorite. He's like my favorite guy in the whole world. Yeah, his name's Joel Levac. He's like one of the coolest guys in the world. He drives a Mini Cooper Countryman. He works for Pirelli and Golf. Yep. He's one of my favorite race car drivers. He's a Rally of Nations, Leanne, Guado, nice geek. He's raced all over the place. Yeah. Back in 2022, he was a good driver, and he still is. I'm dying over here. Hey, Rebecca, what's going on? How you doing? Just talking about the rally championships and what's going on with us at Tracks Revolution, Tracksaholics. How are you doing? I suppose Brian's watching, so he's with you. Just watching or going through the Canadian Rally Championships, the WRC. Let's see here. The FIA World Rallycross. So, they're in Turkey, it looks like. Done. They had a double header in the Turkish title today. The Turkish Showdown. So, let's see here. That was for the 2025 FIA World Rallycross Championships campaign will conclude its high-stakes 5. Their final in Turkey next week, 21st of September, with an innovative new format in Istanbul Park doubleheader series. Commentator Andrew Crowley warns that it definitely isn't a job done yet for Kristoffersson as the Swede chases on to an 8th career crown. There's no denying that Kristoffersson Motorsports star has dominated the dual surface discipline's modern era, lifting the World Championships in 2017, 2018, 19, 21, 22, 23, and 24, is the favorite heading into the event with only 15-point margin over chief rival Graham at the summit of standings. However, 56 points remain in play, not to mention Rallycross infamous productivity for delivering drama. He cannot afford to take anything for granted. It all should be noted that CE dealer team Grumman World almost certain to be closer in points table, but is unfortunately first lap can. Yeah, Brian does say hi. I figured Brian was watching. What's up, Brian? Convac Home Soil and King Rhythm Ring last month to the Unified, but then he and Kristoffersson will be going back and forth. And then the electric KMS Volkswagen Polo is going to be offered there, and they're going to be driving it this year with the team. So, let's see here. Kristoffersson has a really nice car, by the way. Yeah. Tommy Hansen didn't have the car. Let's see here. Standings. Standings right now for Euro RX1. Yuri Belevsky has got 66 points to Mika Lamadin with 62. Damian Linskowski has 54. Nihilus Voland has 39. Lazo Kiss has 30 points. Martin Uland has 28. That's rounding out the top 8 of Lucas Anderson with 22. That's the Euro there. Euro RX3 is Jado Roberto with 69 points. Top leaderboard. The Euro World RX, Johan Kristoffersson, number 1 with 72. Nicholas Gromhold is 65. Tommy Hansen is 55 in third place. Vibi is 50. Räikkönen is 42. Kevin Hansen, Tommy Hansen's brother, is in 6th place. Carla Anderson, 39. They're rounding out the 6th and 7th position. Patrick O'Donohan, 37. Bergstrom, 10. And top 10 position, Anthony Pelfey, with 10 points. In the RX World standings. Calendar news coming up with Turkey next. That is coming up. We're 5 days, 15 hours, 35 minutes away from the rally of the World Rally X of Turkey. And then after that, we have. That's it. That's going to be the last one, I guess. Because they just finished I've just been finishing up all sorts of races this year, getting all sorts of things done. Well, the links thing doesn't work on the thing, but the standings work. Okay, standings works fine. Oh, my neck. My neck, my back, my neck and my back. I don't know. Okay. So, last night, what happened in the world of our world and our neck of the woods is something that I'm really kind of pissed off about. It happens way too goddamn much, and it makes me feel really shitty about being a part of any kind of car club, because when you try real hard to be a part of a car club and you try to do stuff, especially with Minnesota After Dark has done nothing. They've done nothing wrong. We've always gone up to the places where we've had our car shows and our events, and we've always had a great turnout. Always had a great turnout. Always had, always had a great turnout. Always had people show up. Always have a lot of cars. And for some goddamn reason, there were these guys with these trucks. Now, I know that these guys have trucks. And I know that anybody who has these kind of trucks, pretty much the lifted trucks that they don't, they lift them, they don't take them anywhere in the mud, they just do burnouts, they drive down the road, they cause trouble. They think that since they have a truck, that they can come in there and basically cause a lot of fucking ruckus. Like, these are the kind of guys that should take their trucks out to some country field or out to some backwoods and basically sit out there and, quit causing such a fucking ruckus. I mean, it's not like, they're trying to prove anything. I mean, I think they're overcompensating for a small penis, but that's just basically me. And I'll tell you, I've been around this car show industry and this thing for a long time. I've been in it for almost 30 fucking years. And I'm getting pissed because that's why I'm swearing. Because I don't understand why people want to come to a thing, take over a car show where people are just trying to show off their car, have a good time, not trying to be there, not trying to be there to cause drama or cause bullshit. All they want to do is show off their car, have a good time on a Saturday night in Minnesota. I mean, we don't really have a lot of, weather around here for us to have car shows very long. I mean, we only have a short span. We have, only sometimes we only have 5 or 7 months to do something. And it's not a lot, but we go out there and we give it our all. Everybody's out there to show off whatever they have. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a Honda Civic that's got a couple of mods. It doesn't matter if it's a Del Sol. I mean, a Del Sol that's really slow. That kid that's got that green Del Sol. I mean, he's got a Del Sol SI, and he's, coming out there to learn about. He's coming out there to learn about cars. I mean, shit. I have a Mini Cooper. Everybody goes and gives me so much shit, but you know what? If you ever really want to go on a backcountry road and tear up some back gravel, I mean, we can go do that. But first of all, there's no reason to go up to a place and say, "Hey, let's go find a backcountry road and go burn them up, or go race." There's no reason for that. because stupid things is what gets people in trouble, and stupid things get people killed. So I don't care if you guys have a big truck and you guys have a bunch of chains or you guys have a bunch of whatever, but you roll up into a car show with your big trucks and everything and you piss off the wrong people, it's going to turn into something that it doesn't want to turn into. It's just going to turn into something that is really stupid. Now, I'm not saying that people need to come up into this damn place with a gun. I don't know why people come up in there with a gun. I have no reason to believe why that is, but now people carry guns all the time. Obviously, we don't want what happened in Utah to happen here. We don't want what happened in Utah to happen, at a car show in Minnesota. We don't need that kind of shit. And I'm saying this because what happened to Charlie Kirk was not necessary. Nobody has the right to be judge, jury, and executioner. Nobody has the right to go and end someone's life. They want to sit here and they want to say that they want stricter gun laws. They want stricter this, that, and the other. Well, 90% of the time, you can't stop somebody who has a mental problem. Or you can't stop somebody who has a gun in their hand if you don't know if they have it. I mean, there was no metal detectors and there was security, but there was no metal detectors and there was nothing set up to stop that. But the question is that's on everybody else's mind is, why is it that this guy even brought a gun to the establishment, and why did he shoot Charlie Kirk after Charlie Kirk gave him his opinion? Charlie Kirk, basically what he did was he was a guy who showed that he had an opinion. And if you didn't like his opinion, all you had to do was walk away from the microphone and just let it go. That's all you had to do. Because opinions, like the saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's what a lot of people need to start taking into consideration. Now the entire world is behind Charlie Kirk. I mean, you should see how many people over in London, they love that guy, I guess. I mean, there's so many people following him. There's so many people who are praising Charlie Kirk. They're saying that, hey, we're behind him, and he was a very good guy. He basically had a big following. A lot of people loved him, and a lot of people say that he was a great guy. Now, if you say that he got what he deserved, you're an asshole. That's all I got to say about that. If you say that he got what he deserved, you're an asshole. Because that's like somebody going into a Taylor Swift concert and saying, oh, I hate Taylor Swift's music, and then shooting her in the head. I mean, you got to see it in that perspective. You can't see it in that perspective. You don't know. I mean, that's like saying if you go into a place, or going into a professional sports team, and if you don't like the professional sports team that's playing against your team that beats the crap out of them, what are you going to do? Shoot all the players? I mean, I'm sorry, but the world we live in is totally gone completely and utterly uphill in the wrong way. I remember when people used to not worry about stuff like that. But you also got to understand, I'm also from a place where we had a school that got shot up, and it wasn't really cool. I don't remember, school shooting in not Minnesota. God damn it, why do I always say Minnesota? No, school shooting in Virginia. Yeah, Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech got shot up a long time, and then Sandy Hook, that was, you got to understand, that Virginia Tech shooting was April 16th, 2007. I mean, that was a long time ago. I mean, that was a while ago. And then Sandy Hook as well, but you got Virginia Tech. I mean, Virginia Tech got shot up, and when people look back on all this stuff that happened, I mean, and then we had that guy. We had the guy driving around in a white car that was shooting people out of the trunk of his car at gas stations. I mean, we had that too. I mean, everywhere you go, you just wonder, like what's going to happen and why people are so quick to just do that, And I know that this is kind of off topic with Tracks Revolution, because Tracks Revolution is all about cars and laying tracks and, going to and taking stuff off the street and going to racetracks. That's what we really and truly, that's what the whole entire thing about Tracks Revolution was trying to go to a track. We were always trying to go to tracks. I was always trying to, push guys to go to the racetrack all the time and try to do stuff. But it was always really hard for us to, do that kind of stuff, because our local racetrack was, down in Summit Raceway, which was Summit, Virginia. We had VIR. We had Virginia International Raceway. I mean, we had so many tracks around our house and around our place that we could go to without any problem. And I always told the guys, I was like, hey, guys, let's make a weekend out of it. Let's go up to Summit Raceway and see what's going on. Phil Bruffy and John Zoll and Kerry Guy and all of us, we would all try to go some places and have fun. But that was back when they had Chaotic Illusions, and we all had different car clubs, and we were all working on our own things. But I don't understand why people nowadays are so quick to just grab a gun and, I gotta put my footrest out here. But I don't understand. That's one thing I don't understand, and I've never understood this, is why is everybody so quick to grab a gun? I mean, don't hate me because I'm trying to prove a point and I'm trying to say something, because I'm just basically saying something. I'm just basically saying what's on my mind. It's my opinion, okay? It's my opinion. And I don't really understand why, I really don't understand why people just have to go and do that. I mean, I've never really understood that. I don't get why that is even going the way that it is. And I really feel bad that it happened. But getting back to the topic at hand here, with Tracks Revolution, we did start the Mini Works page back up. So if you have a Mini Cooper and you want to join Tracks Revolution Mini Works, don't be afraid to ask me for an invite. We also have Tracks Revolution Rally Works. And what with that is, the Tracks Revolution Rally Works is that the Tracks Revolution Rally Works is basically everything about rally car racing, from dark car rally all the way up to Rally Raid and Rally X and everything. I have fucking fruit flies in my goddamn house. If anybody knows how to get rid of fucking fruit flies or bugs in my house, please let me fucking know. It's probably because I have trash in my house, which I do have to take out the trash and stuff like that, which I'm working on that. I'm actually going to do it here when I get done with this video. But yeah, I mean, I'm working on cleaning up my fucking house, okay? Maybe that's the one reason why I'm so lonely all the time, but, I'm working on trying to take care of myself, and I'm working on shit, alright? But the future of Tracks Revolution, the 30th anniversary is right around the corner. I'm still trying to get, I still would like to get stuff from the Van Camps or from Dustin Van Camp's family and pictures and all that kind of stuff. I would like to get stuff from them so that I can post it on my wall and on my stuff, because I do want to bring everything Tracks Revolution related back to our life, because that is one of the biggest things that Dustin Van Camp loved, and he was really big on that. I'm taking a lot of photos now, and I'm going to car shows every time we have a chance here in Minnesota. I'm pretty much at a car show. I'm at a car show pretty much like every day. I go to car shows like all the time. When I have money, when I'm busy, when I'm not busy, I'm working on repainting. I'm working on repainting model cars. Like, I made a Bronco, but I'm working on painting it. I know it doesn't look like the greatest thing in the world, but I'm working on painting it right now. I'm working on that. I'm trying to do stuff with my life to just, get all my apparel done. I've actually started doing stuff with an AI program, also using a 3D program that does wraps. So if you guys want a custom wrap done for a shop, I can show it to you on my computer, and then I can send it to a wrap shop, and then they can put it on your car. I would like to buy a wrap to do vinyl wraps and stuff, but I'm not going to do vinyl wraps. What I'm going to do from now on is I'm just going to sell my products is what I'm going to do, and that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to say it. I'm getting old, guys. I'm 45 years of age, and Brian's probably sitting there telling me, "Shut up, Jack. You're not old yet. You're not in the ground yet. You're not even 65 yet." So, I mean, he's absolutely right, but I've been around for a long time. Tracks Revolution has been around for a long time, and all I want to do is make it a brand. I mean, I'm selling clothes. I'm actually working on getting hoodies made for Tracks Revolution. I'm working on all kinds of stuff. With collaboration with Minnesota After Dark, OFS, talking to David, another guy who makes t-shirts and stuff. I'm going to start talking to my friend Jeremy, who, he and I do podcasts together. He's going to start doing the podcast with me. We're going to start doing the Late Tracks podcast together. So we're going to be doing 2 podcasts together on a thing. I have a studio kind of. I'm trying to get a studio set up. I'm actually building. I put a curtain up. This is a curtain, so you don't see my bedroom anymore. I'm working on trying to, get this all set up so that it can look a little bit better. I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking, well, why, Jack? I mean, why do this stuff now? Well, because I'm trying to change things up. I mean, Tracks Revolution is my life. It's what I want to happen. I mean, I'm more about trying to do things I mean, hell, I'm even trying to go work for a company called Dirtfish. Hey, comment below who you are to let me know who you are, so that I can find out who you are. Because I'm actually thinking about, you know, doing it here. I might head over to my YouTube channel and go over there and do it on YouTube. But I don't know yet. Because the phone, for some odd reason, says that it has a shitty connection, but I don't understand why the phone has a shitty connection when it's in the fucking house, and the internet thing is like right over there. It's on the other side. Yeah, the internet thing is like right on the other side of the wall. And I mean, I connect the computer. Well, but I also have custom apparel. I'm actually trying to get on. I actually have I know it's kind of funny. DeviantArt is kind of a place where I have a lot of stuff that is, I have a lot of stuff that's on DeviantArt, and I love the artwork on DeviantArt, and I think it's really cool. I just have a lot of stuff up there. I'm also learning how to do AI and learning how to make better pictures and stuff with AI technology. And I think that's going to be really cool. I would like to be able to do pictures and AI do stuff with AI and make really good artwork and make really good pictures. I have stuff that I have posted up that I'm going to do for t-shirts for Tracks Revolution. I'm working on them right now. I just think that it's going to take a while. I got two guys that are working on t-shirts and working on ideas for my car club and everything else. I know that people probably say to me, Jack, why are you going through like all this stuff and doing all this stuff and everything else? And I'm doing it because, one, I have nothing better to do with my life anymore. I'm working on doing stuff that I want to do, and cars and stuff like that that's my life, bro, and that's what I want to do. And I know that a lot of people look at me and they say, Jack, you're doing what you do, and you got to do what you got to do, and I'm trying to, I'm also trying to just no, I'm just going through a lot of crap right now. Just trying to figure out things, guys. It's not anything you guys did. It's just all me. I mean, I just don't get it, man. I really don't. Because I have a lot on my mind about what's going on with the whole, mad thing. Because that really fucked me up last night. I was really pissed off about that. Because, we were all trying to, have a great night. We were all trying to have fun. I got up there, and as soon as I got up there, Michael said that, shit hit the fan, and everything was going to hell in a handbasket, and I was like, oh, fuck. So I was like, dude, that's not what I want to hear all the time. I don't want to hear that. I really wish that stuff would never go down. Because it doesn't need to go down. No, it doesn't. It doesn't need to go down. It just doesn't. No. I don't know. I'm fucking done. I'm going to have a short show tonight, guys. Sorry, I'm not in the mood for it right now.